Hi everybody and welcome to a new UEFI tutorial. In this tutorial we're gonna learn how to make a air combo, basically how to make a launcher, send our enemy into the air and then follow him and hit him again in the air, basically an air combo like in Guilty Gear or Marvel vs. Capcom. Alright, so let's get to it. I have here my character Alice, and she has now this move. This is gonna be her launcher. Basically she hits upwards, and here is the move. It's a pretty simple move. You can refer to back tutorials for this, and the important part is this. In active frames, as you can see, I selected my hit type as launcher. This tells UEFI that the animation that our opponent is going to is the launcher animation that we can define in the basic animation sections. The strength, well, I put heavy, so the hit has a stronger spark. The damage, the frames, and here is a very important part, that is the force options. In this case I reset X and Y, so if the character is already under the influence of another force, the launcher effect doesn't add, and it doesn't go way too far away up or down. So as you can see, I have an applied force at Y of 50. That means that when she hits him, it goes airborne with a power of 50. If we make this up to, let's say, 100, you can see it goes way up. I think 75 is good. Alright, but what we want is Alice to follow him up in the air and continue the combo up there, of course. So let's make a new move. Let's go here, create UEFI move file, and we're gonna call it Alice follow up. And in the animation here, what we can use is one of her jump animation. In this case, Alice jump neutral. And let's select her prefab. So the animation is this. So what we are going to do now is when she connects the hit, she's going up just as he is, and then we'll be able to continue the combo. Alright, so this move isn't an attack. We put our animation. We don't need active frames. And what we want to do, it's very important, is a self-applied force. This is gonna tell our character to go up. So in the frame 0, we are gonna put, for example, 70. That is the same strength we use in our opponent to send him up. And we can put player conditions and inputs, or we can leave them empty and make this move be called automatically as our last move connects. You can refer to some old combo tutorials I made about it, but let's go to launcher, Alice launcher, and here in chain moves, let's tell her, okay, hit confirmed. So if the move hits, and hits, not it's blocked or parried, if the move hits, we're gonna link this move to a new move. In this case, the follow up, which is here. So basically here in launcher we're telling him the move. If it connects, if it hits the opponent, you can link to this move. The move doesn't have an input or a player condition, so we can add here, for example, ignore inputs and do an auto execution. That means that when the launcher hits, automatically she's going to turn to this new move. So let's add the move to her move list. We're here in her character file. Follow up. Alright, and let's test it out. So let's see. Alright, now you see, I hit my opponent and automatically I go upwards, but my jump is way too strong. So what we can do is go to our move. Let's go to self-applied forces and let's tone it down, maybe 40. A bit more, 50. Alright, almost there. As you can see, she moves a little bit forward as she jumps. That's because the launcher has her moving a bit forward, so she inherits that momentum. We can reset the X and Y forces and she won't move forwards anymore. Alright, now I can recover control of her moves until the animation ends, and it ends basically here when we're almost backed into the ground. So what we need to do here in Alice follow up is add some more chain moves. So let's go to chain moves and let's create a new link, and let's say that around half the animation we can link some move. We don't have any conditions. That means that just by pressing the buttons we're gonna call these moves. So she has 4 air moves, so I'm gonna add 4 spaces here, and let's go here to jump golpe débil, which is jump weak punch, jump strong punch, jump weak kick, and jump strong kick. Alright, so basically from half her animation until the very end she can cancel the follow-up into another move. You see? Now I can cancel while in the air. Maybe even a little sooner. Here it is. Alright, so that's the basics of a launcher, a follow-up, and an air combo. And as you can see, I can chain my air moves together because each one of her moves has the respective chain move here in its chain moves window. That's why she can chain them together, and it works really fine. Now just a little thing. Maybe you have done everything, and when you are trying to test your air combos, it just makes one move, and you can chain the other moves. This is a mistake I had a lot when I was starting, and it's because here in your character definition file, in move sets, there's a little parameter here that says possible air moves. By default it's in 1, so it means you can only do one move while in the air. And what you have to do here is, well, just make this a little bigger. She can do 10 moves in the air, and that allows her to do her air combos. So you know, if you put everything in its place and it still doesn't work, maybe it's this. Alright, move sets, possible air moves, and well, that's the basic of the air combos. I hope you find it useful, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.